hope you're well. Life of Tarocchi back with another tarot reading. This reading will be for anybody with Scorpio placements in their chart. Welcome. This reading is from April to May 2024. I am currently recording this reading on Thursday, the 21st of March. Okay, so Scorpio, a couple of messages before we begin. The time is 1:33 p.m. and I'll just translate that information for you. So Scorpio, feeling really confident in your creative communication to be able to express yourself truthfully. Looking outside the window, stepping into your energy. Wow, and I just got goosebumps from the knees down. Okay, so you're really grounding yourself here. Scorpio, so there were two birds that made themselves present. Okay, so we had the cheeky myna, that's what it's known for in Australia, but I did a little bit of searching about this bird. It's actually called the Indian Mayan bird. Okay, so maybe you relate to M names, your name has an M in it. It doesn't have to. Myna birds. Okay, so they do come from India and Southern Asia. Okay, so there's ties to locations there. They're a very popular bird, and they're kept around crops in those areas as pest control agents. Okay, so the symbolic message with that particular bird is love and associations with finding their pairing partner for life. Okay, so the bird, as I seen it in its appearance, was on the ground and it was pecking. Okay, so whether you are sifting through removing anything that caused you worry or stress, clearing out the pests. Okay, and I don't mean by insects, this is speaking energetically. So you being the bird, or your spirit team's acknowledging you in this energy, you're clearing out anything that caused you a great deal of frustration or miscommunication. Okay, you're sifting through, removing the pests, okay, people, places, or things, and you're coming into alignment with your life partner. Okay, so if you're currently with your partner now, you're seeing them as the partner for your life long term. Okay, and if you're a single Scorpio, this means that you're potentially finding that person you want to spend your life with. Okay, so these birds have a one love for life. Okay, so where maybe a single Scorpio, when you meet this person, and I'm getting goosebumps already, so this is my higher self indicating the soul truth for you. Okay, or this is an indication of my spirit team stepping in to greet you for this reading. Okay, the other bird I seen was a pigeon flying over. So pigeons are related to doves. Okay, but the pigeon symbolically means peace, love, and harmony. Okay, they're associated with divine guidance, luck, and transformation, transitions. For me personally, the last time I seen pigeons were at a wedding. Okay, and you know how they throw rice? The wedding party left, and the pigeons came to bless the rice, to eat the rice. And that for me meant that the pigeons believed in love. They blessed the love bond, okay? And it was a love for life, all right? So that's a really beautiful energy there. I love that for you, Scorpio. So I will also like to welcome in my spirit team. So this is past loved ones, ancestors, angels, archangels, and the divine creator source. Okay, thank you so much for your energy, Scorpio. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate you and your energy. Thank you for being the best you and existing in your best self. Okay, that's also coming through from the spirit team. Okay, so connecting in with your energy, Scorpio, from April to May 2024. Let's see what's coming in, what to expect. 424 on the timer. Okay, so communication, harmony, balance, stability, and hard work. Okay, I don't know why I grabbed these cards first. I will grab the other cards because that's how I opened up the other readings. Okay, they said just shuffle once, please. All right. Okay, so any sort of sleepless nights are leaving you now. Okay, these sleepless nights were tied to negative words or negative intentions of others over you. All right, see how the black crows are hovering, and we do have a spirit crow here. Okay, so this energy for me is saying that, you know, you dealt with, and the 4 here, so I'll just explain this a little bit further. 9 deals with karma, okay? There are no swords in your back anymore. So you've released any spells, hexes, or curses that have been sent over you from other people, right? People, places, or things. Now, there's no need to carry those emotions, because those emotions were not for you in the first place, okay? Spells, hexes, and curses come from words and frequencies directed from others, okay? And they only work if you believe in it, okay? So magic is in the conformity of will. So, you know, believing someone in their speech or speaking means that you're allowing that intention will over you, okay? So by disproving or disallowing their energy, and that energy returning back to its manifestor or creator, sets you free, okay? So 9 deals with good karma, all right? There are no swords in your back, so there are no more negative words being spoken about you, okay? So this 4 of swords here, we're opening up with sword air frequency here. So 9 deals with the 9th house of spirituality, religion, higher education, international travel, philosophy, okay? Especially with, you know, the bed frame here kind of in a dream state, right? So the 9th house deals with clairvoyance, visions of past, present, and future within the dream state, okay? So any negativity has been released from you, Scorpio. Good job. Number 4 of swords, all right? So 4 is tying into the 4th house of home, family, where you grew up, where you came from, your mother's line, your mother's mother's mother, or your mother's father, okay? This is about, you know, you seeking a place for safety, right? And this is dealing with the emotions of the past subconscious. The clair empathy energy sits in the 4th house of feeling the change and shifts within your environment, all right? So maybe you've changed environments, or you've moved to a calmer, safer place where you feel nurtured and safe. You're also having better sleeps as well, right? You're getting that rejuvenation, recovery, just as every human being deserves, in a good night's sleep, okay? Good dreams, good sleep. Just going back to this card here, the 9 of Swords, like it's lightly raining in this scene, okay? So it's like, that gives me like this energy has been using emotional manipulation, okay? So because the raindrops are sort of falling over. Now, manipulation can only occur if we care about it, right? So that's why it's important not to tell anyone where your moon sign is placed, because that's your inner emotions, your underlying emotions, okay? So when someone truly knows what you care about, they can use that against you, okay? But if it's about, you know, if you still care about that thing but not about what that person said, you're relinquishing that any ties to that manipulation, okay? Notice here that your heart and your soul and your body can rest in peace while you sleep, right? Because you've put your heart over here on a piece of string, okay? So this also gives me too that red ribbons, you know, red is tied for the home, the root chakra, okay? Grounding in your instincts to focus on your stability. And you're feeling safe and secure in your little nest that you've created for yourself, okay? This nest also, you know, because it's like a bird's nest, it's like you're sleeping up high, right? You're being propped up high. So the Spirit just wanted me to bring out those messages for you, okay? All right, so we will see what's coming in for you, Scorpio. Okay. All right, what's coming in for Scorpio from April to May 2024? Thank you, Spirit Team. Okay, just flip it over. Okay. Okie dokie. So Scorpio, your energy is fairly spread out, okay? So this tells me that you're going to be quite busy doing a bit of this, doing a bit of that, okay? Thank you. This is confirming like this flying high energy with the 9. Okay, so maybe you are traveling internationally. Okay, or maybe whatever it is that you're working on is worth international transport. Something about that. But this flying high is sitting in the 9th house. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius deeply, heavily placed in your chart. Okay. So, you know, like we said before, sleeping in your nest is actually cradled up high, okay? So flying high, your dreams are soaring through to the atmosphere, right? They're being acknowledged by higher beliefs, your higher spiritual team, okay? Okay, so, all right, so we confirmed flying high there. Okay, so flying high, this is also tying into the red writing, right? Root chakra, okay? Connecting your foundations and bringing them all the way up. Okay, so I'm going to work this way today. Okay, so we've got antiques showing up for August specifically, okay, and safety inspection. So antiques came out for Virgo. If you have any Virgo placements in your chart, you're welcome to check out that reading. But antiques, right, there's something of significance that is beyond your age. Okay, so this is giving me old soul energy, the way I said that came through. Okay, so Scorpio, you're an old soul. You're very valuable, okay? And you still exist beyond your time, okay? You're existing beyond your time. So we've got safety inspection here. These two cards came out together. So the pink and the yellow are talking about your higher beliefs, you believing that you have great value or antiquity to offer, right? And we've got the solar plexus with the yellow here. So your personal motivational power to be confident, okay? This is bringing back into alignment. So if you were feeling any of that in the past, that negativity, right? These are people who had control issues, or they couldn't set boundaries for themselves, so they sought to try and to control you because they can't control their own ways, okay? We will leave that energy away because that's in the past now. So antiques and safety inspection. So you're reviewing something, or something's reviewing how valuable you are. Someone, something, or situations reviewing how valuable you actually are here, Scorpio. This card's tied to a Sunday, okay? So it could be April and May Sunday. All right, so this energy is sitting outside of the 5th and the 6th house. So this is inner circles, your central energy. Where the houses are, this is how you integrate and communicate or work within those energies in life. And then the outer circle is speaking about the past or the future or things coming towards you, okay? But your spirit team is making these informations available to you. All right, so we've got cabin crew in the 6th house, kind of peering over to the 7th, but it is pointing at September there for some reason. Okay, take it how it resonates. This is a general reading, of course, so please take what resonates and leave what does not fit for somebody else. All right, so we've got cabin crew here. This is indicating, you know, modes of transport, movement, and acts of service. This is sitting in your 6th house, so work, health, fitness, daily routines, okay, service, pets, employment, okay, things that you do repetitively on a daily basis. So there's an energy of you moving and transporting around, okay, and this is tied into partnerships and relationships. So maybe you're moving about for your partner, to see your partner, or to potentially meet someone. All right, so that's the first energy there. Well, we have a few cards. Okay, so cabin crew. We've got car and mechanic. All right, so maybe maybe the movement is by car, or, you know, if you've been having any car troubles, that energy is saying like that's being serviced now, okay? So there's some type of service here being applied to your mechanical means of transport. We have plan and time, all right? Plan and time. Maybe you haven't been speaking to others about the things that you're wanting to bring into place, okay? Because we've got the light blue and the dark blue here, both tying to the throat chakra. So the deep blue is saying, you know, these are emotions in which you haven't yet expressed, okay? So you're working on something, and in due time, it's ready for movement, okay? It's ready for planning, it's ready for servicing. We have makeup and artist. So with the green writing there, it's giving me the heart chakra, which is the theme of this reading, okay? So heart chakra governs love, passion, emotional healing. So either you yourself are starting to feel more in love with how you're seeing yourself, okay, in reflection of the world or in reflection of your partnerships and relationships. When we talk about partnerships and relationships, this is referring to girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, fiancée, husband, wife, okay, or business associates, anyone you deal with on a daily basis that you work together to manage something, okay? Okay, so especially with makeup and artist, I mean, you don't have to be any specific gender, but this energy is speaking to the way you express yourself on your surface, okay? The way you choose to design your look. This could also, you know, be speaking to if you don't wear makeup or you're not an artist. This is talking about how you accentuate yourself to your partner or to your service to work, okay? So there's an essence here that you're very creative, all right? Very creative in your form of expression, how you deliver things. Okay, so we covered flying high. We have sort of sitting in the 10th house here. So the 10th house talks about your overall career direction, how the public recognizes you, okay? This energy speaks to your life purpose or any fame qualities you have within you bringing up to surface, okay? All this energy is because of your hard work, your discipline, your structure for life, okay? This energy also speaks to the father's line, okay? Father's father. So father's ancestry or mother's father, okay? And I only just do that one shift over because that's including the masculine energy through the father's line one time around, okay? Okay, so we've got here lecturer and tutor, and then we have university, okay? So that's speaking to any Scorpios at uni, at college, who have completed their degrees and they're using this knowledge, okay, to help teach others or to help guide others, okay? Especially, okay, I'll just leave that there. Where it the yellow is talking about your solar plexus energy, so you're teaching and guiding others to about their personal power, about their confidence and what it is that motivates them to be who they are, to strive for their best self, okay? Now, when I put that back down, it flicked into the 11th house. So, you know, the 11th house is the social space, your social hemispheres, okay? So internet, the media, the news, large groups of people, the community, okay, fulfillment of wishes. And, you know, this is like where the masses are, where you as an individual, anyone can tap into and retrieve information or be a part of some type of situation. All right, so that's the lecture and tutor and university. So there's some type of, if you don't have, sorry, I just heard a bit of banging and clanging. So that might be a confirmation or a specific spiritual energy wanting to come into the reading. So I just want to clarify who that is because it felt a bit, my instincts were, to question that, okay? All right, so I will clarify the energy throughout the reading, okay? I don't deal with any dark, negative, or envious energies. I only deal with spiritual energies of delight and love approved by the divine source, okay? So they could just be giving me indications that maybe someone's, you know, thumping and humping about with what you have to say and how you're guiding people through their personal power, okay? So that particularly could be for someone who you're dealing with who's got control issues and they can't set boundaries, okay? I did say I was going to leave that energy alone before when that came out with safety inspection. What a mouthful. Okay, so Scorpios, those of you who don't have any official learning or degree, this is saying that you acquire some type of knowledge like no other, okay? And maybe people are a bit upset as to how or why you even know this information, okay? So this is coming into that antique information, you being an old soul, okay? So maybe there are things that you just know that you like to articulate that people need to hear and it helps them along their way, okay? So that's for those who don't have any official learnings. But somehow it brings you official beginnings to help others, okay, Scorpio? So just know that energy is there for you. External, we have cinema and theatre. Okay, once again, yellow energy, solar plexus, your personal power, cinema and theatre, taking something to the widescreen or going to see something in the widescreen, okay? A theater, you know, you think about a theater, everybody comes in, they all have an allocated seat, and they come to share some type of experience by, you know, some form of art. I like to think of cinema and theatre, you know, when we watch movies, videos, any type of content that's being displayed on a screen or a TV or even a play, okay? This information has been combobulated from someone's mind, okay? So we're seeing a projection of someone's mind here, whether this is your mind or you're tapping into a projection of someone else's mind. We've got train and tram. So this blue is tying into car mechanic, cabin and crew, all right? So this is movement, modes of transportation, changing locations, okay? But this is all about the expression of truth, all right? So train and tram, you know, railway tracks, inner city, connection to electricity, okay? You know, train and trams, they not only need the rails that guides their direction, but you know, they also need the electricity or the engine that's driving that motor forward, okay? So there's something you're being driven to do to express yourself, either to speak about movement or to actually start doing some type of movement here. All right, so we've also got Parliament coming out, so some type of official group meeting, all right? Now, I know not everyone works in Parliament, or they may not associate themselves with Parliament, but this energy, you know, is sort of speaking to a facility that's very grand, okay? And it's about where people of elected in nature who come to discuss the outcomes of the country. Okay, so this means that, you know, you're meeting with other people, or people are coming to meet with you to discuss very important outcomes that affects everyone. Okay. Okay, and then in the first house, so you could be dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries heavily placed in your chart, but this is sitting from Aries into the first house. So this is talking about your physical appearance, how people see you, right? How you express yourself when in relation to others, okay? And this is also like how you get around the world, how you navigate yourself, okay? So we've got cafe and restaurant here. So straight away they showed me coffee beans, cafe, coffee. I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. But you know, coffee beans, they're a natural stimulus, okay? And they're showing me, yeah, just the coffee on a cafe table, all right? I'm not seeing anyone service or anything, but there's something about you being stimulated by being in some type of serviced environment, okay? So wherever service is being provided, even though I don't see it in the vision right now, it's that you're being, what I'm getting is you get inspiration by being in certain places, okay? And it emphasizes what you see and how you see yourself. So this is like an instant self-reflection. And we got bed and breakfast, so heavy ties to Virgo in this reading, okay? So maybe you've got Virgo in your chart, or you're dealing with Virgos, okay? Because Virgo had bed and breakfast out here, and they had antiques up here, okay? So if you do have Virgo placements in your chart anywhere, and I'm talking Sun, Ascendant, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, your North Node, your South Node, or Chiron, you're welcome to check out any of those other readings, okay? I like to pull the energy for all and not just the top three, okay? So that gives you freedom for complete self-reflection there, okay? So that was a mouthful, sorry about that. I'm trying not to make these readings too long because I do lose track of time when channeling, okay? Okay, so, and we have radio sitting out on Tuesday, okay? So it's tying in from March, sitting in Tuesday for some reason, okay? But this energy is for April and May, just as a reminder. So we've got radio here in blue, okay? This is the throat chakra once again, okay? So lots of expression and a lot of personal creative power, all right? So radio, we think about the radio. We've got people who make pre-recordings, and they also pre-align any type of songs or advertisements throughout the program, okay? So maybe you're monitoring or listening out to the radio, or you hear something on the radio that really, you know, I'm seeing like an epiphany, because we have the the tower on the bottom there, you know. So, you know, towers are shifts and changes or awakenings, having an instantaneous thought that kind of really changes everything, okay? So something about the radio there, or maybe your however you deliver your sound frequencies, it's being recorded and explored by others, okay? So I'm seeing someone write journal entries, okay? So this is future energies for Scorpios who are writers or storytellers, you know. Spirit's saying that the content or quality that you're writing, okay, and you could, and they're showing me working with a Virgo as well, okay? So there's something there where like the content or the quality that you are writing is of value to others, okay, with the radio there, because people tap in and tune in, okay. Now they did just show me here the tattoos on this feminine's arm. So this is, you know, going back to makeup and artistry, the expression of oneself on the surface, okay. So, you know, maybe you have tattoos, or you're dealing with a Virgo who has tattoos, okay. Something about that energy there. But there's a tie to a string of hearts, of a heart. All right, so let's see what this energy is for you. We will work in the way that I read them. Okay, Spirit, what's flying high? Okay, external energies outside of you. All right, so you're feeling quite, this energy, it's like you're guarded from, okay? You've set in protective measures, security, stability, okay? And it's like you're almost prepared or have been waiting for something, because it's like, see here, you made a wish. You wish for something. The star also speaks about healing, and it also speaks about fame and recognition, okay? But this here is giving me like protecting your wishes, protecting your dreams, but also being protective over the things that bring you nourishment, okay? We do have the devil underneath with the emperor. So Spirit's wanting you that, you know, when you make your wishes and dreams, they come true when you release your fear, okay? Or release any addictions that do not serve you, okay? Because it's talking about being a creative leader and moving forward to the things that bring your heart fulfillment, okay? So there's something about being on guard with this energy. So I am going to flag when cards land face down, someone else's energy, and I'll flag them with some crystals. So you're on guard with regards to someone who's is individually okay. So Queen of Pentacles can speak about a single parent. It can speak about someone who has money or who has the means to help, okay? Or it speaks about someone who's learnt a lot in their experience, and they're quite good with currency, okay? But this person, it's like their eyes are closed, right? They've got blue eyeshadow over the eyes, which means that they have the opportunity to say what they see, but they won't, or they don't, because coming out with this energy is that they're choosing to walk away. Okay, so they're walking away. They're walking with their experience and they're moving away. Okay, so, and you've been on guard about this and you kind of like expected it, all right? So flying high, so, you know, getting to higher altitudes. All right, so clarify that energy for me, please, Spirit. Okay, yeah, so someone else's energy again. Oh, the Emperor coming out. Okay, so you were upright in the Emperor and the underlying energy. But okay, so this energy is saying that they like someone doesn't agree with you. Or it's like maybe they just see, they're looking towards you, but they got their eyes closed. So this gives me like a sense of someone like, I'm getting different energies from this Queen of Pentacles. So we've got Queen of Pentacles to Knight of Pentacles, right? So it's like, usually, you know, if you're working upwards in a suite, it's like, you know, you're progressing to the top of that suite, right? Pentacles are earth signs. Okay, so it's talking about Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but the translation of information here is talking about the way you earn your money or the personal possessions you keep around you, how you've acquired that through your daily routines or fitness regimes, okay, what makes you healthy, and how you've gained your own public recognition, okay. So this person looks at you with their eyes closed. they're a little bit naive, okay, and they're going from the Queen to the Knight, right? So they're actually, and they've got the Emperor in reverse, of course, too. So this is like they're looking at you with naivety. They don't see the way you see things, first of all. And when they choose to walk away, they're actually reducing their value, okay? So this person walking away from you, going from the Queen to the Knight, means that they're acting immaturely, okay? Like, I just want to show you, you know, but they think they're following their own intuition, and they have the right to, right? They've got free will. So, you know, they're looking over, right? They're looking over at you with their eyes closed, but they choose to walk away. They choose to get on their high horse and walk away. And because it's going from the Queen to the Knight, means that this is an immature decision that they've made for themselves. And you know what, Scorpio, you're probably better off. Because, you know, if this person presents themselves as a queen, you know, as someone who cares, who says, look, I can provide for you, I can give this to you, you know, but they speak to you with their eyes closed, you know. So this is someone who had dealt with you in the past, but they refuse to see you for who you are, okay? So in saying that, they're really immature, okay? They don't have the means of what they can possibly provide, so they're sort of, you know, they're overpromised what they can give you, right? So they're trying to say, hey, I'm a queen, I can care, all right? This is not gender specific, but this is someone acting in their feminine energy, saying that they're super nurturing, all right? But when really they're the Knight of Pentacles, so deep inside they're quite immature. They move to, they follow other people, right? They follow other people because the Emperor is in reverse. And maybe they follow people tied to where they feel comfortable, especially around home, family, where they grew up, where they came from, okay? So things that feel familiar to them. All right, I'm not going to sit on that negative energy for too long. So it's up to that person to leave. And also too, you know, these eyes are kind of looking over at the Nine of Swords. So it's like, this person could be the person who was nice to your face, but really immature behind your back, okay? So maybe this person caused you a bit of pain, okay? So dealing with them wasn't, they weren't being in their best self and their best interest for you or for them, okay? It was all just a front. You know, because the Emperor in reverse is like, you know, someone who's really firm and manipulative, okay? So they use their leadership, they show up as a leader, but that they don't have any integrity to follow through with what they say, okay? So that's the energy there. So we will, okay, one more as well. Sorry, Scorpio, I wanted to get off that negative energy, but this person also too, flying high, is that maybe this person uses substances, okay? And they're not seeing things clearly with their eyes shut, okay? All right, that's not for everyone, but they may relate to, you know, that energy. So anyways, leave that where that may be. Thank you for bringing that in, Spirit. We've made note, and we shall move forward. Okay. Also too, sorry, one more thing, flying high means that they're working out of their ego, okay? Especially with the Emperor in reverse, their huge, humongous ego, right? I'm this and I'm that and I can do all of this, but it's like it's their ego talking, so it's false sense of self, especially when the ego is blown out of proportion, okay? So we all have an ego, and an ego is used for our confidence, okay? But we can't allow our ego to overtake our decisions, okay? Because there's so many other factors that come into play, and this person's choosing not to see that within themselves. All right. So let's go over here, safety inspection and tips for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. So we've got a few people playing in your energy. All right, so second house and right over where you sleep. Okay. Second house, all right, personal items, the way you earn your money, the security you've built in your world. Okay. So we've got someone, oh gosh, man, I really want a positive reading, Spirit. I don't want to deal any negative energies, but you know, if that's what's coming in, I have to honor my cards. All right, I'm just going to have some water to cleanse that out. So the Two of Swords is my spiritual warfare card, okay? So look here, we've got the crows and the crows there, right? And this card's tied to this card. So there's something about, you know, watching you where you sleep, or watching where you sleep, or placing some type of warfare around the energy of where you sleep, okay? So because this has been released from you, it's like now they're having to deal with the way that they blindsided you, okay? So this person's been left to their own devices, okay? For some Scorpios, this person is the same person, okay? And for some Scorpios, this is a different energy in relation to this person, okay? And then for other Scorpios, this is a test when this person goes, okay? So, all right. We've got someone in your energy who's dealing with spiritual warfare, okay? And this energy here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you. All right, we've got, okay, so this is your angels' energy. These are your angels. So those who had, you know, cursed your home space or sent any negative ill will towards your home, your health, okay, your comfort, your security. This is my angel card here, right? You can see it's got angel wings. The card was upside down, meaning that your angels, right, it was a beautiful surprise. Your angels are actually watching over you while you sleep now, okay? They're making sure that you get the rest that you need because you deserve it, Scorpio, okay? And they're also letting you know that anyone, okay, couple of message. So anyone who sent spiritual warfare to you, it's being sent directly back to them tenfold, okay? So they shouldn't play where they, you know, don't dish what they can't take, basically, because, you know, they get it 10 times worse, okay? So this person's now being affected by all the things that they sent to you, negativity, harsh words, spells, curses, anything tied to black magic with ill intention, okay? Anything that was tied to blinding you so that you couldn't see. And this is really tying me to this person's energy now because, you know, they look at you with their eyes closed, so they're so freaking naive. You know, I wouldn't do that to you. I love you, kind of thing, right? But by them walking away is a blessing in disguise, okay? And, you know, separately to this energy, the other message, you know, this person's having to deal with, this person's getting nightmares. They're being attacked by the very magic that they sent towards you, Scorpio. Because this card here too, like, I don't know how much the Scorpio collective, you know, delves into the spiritual or other side, the other realms, right? But because we've got all these crows, okay, so we've got 8 black crows with 1 spiritual crow, okay? So this gives me an indication that they were playing with other entities, okay, and trying to send entities to disturb your peace, right? These crows have signaled, they've let you know, and they're being returned, okay? And this is like you finding out the after effects of, oh my gosh, this person actually trying to do this to me, okay? So, you know, don't worry. When people leave, when things go, when you believe in love for yourself and you teach others to be competitive within their own motivation, okay, their personal power, this is what's helping you out of this energy, right? This person cannot do this anymore. And your angels are heavily protecting you now, okay? Because enough is enough. 1-4 over divine timing, okay? So you've got some type of head archangel, or like a big leader, someone who has a lot of weight on the other spiritual side, okay? They're very strong, okay? This spiritual energy is independent, so it's like they can make choices or decisions without the approval of the divine source, okay? So I'm not quite sure what angel or significant energy that is, okay? But I feel like you kind of know, all right? This energy works with both the light and the dark, okay? But they work with the dark for protection only, okay? And they use the light to cleanse. So Okay, so Scorpio, just know that you're being protected, okay, and you're no longer being affected by anyone else's bullcrap anymore. All right, you're being freed to explore new love opportunities or to explore the love that you currently have around you. Okay, so it's like things re-beginning or starting again because of, you know, it's like you've got this new wind of life now, okay, because you've been able to sleep a bit better, right? You're starting to feel a bit more empowered within your own self. Okay, so those cards were tied to antiques and safety inspection. I feel like you were attacked because you are an old soul, okay? Maybe you've reincarnated quite a few times, or maybe like you've been brought here to this incarnation for a very specific person, and those are for specific person or reasons, okay? Person didn't mean to come out, but the contract you signed during incarnation and agreed to was a big one, okay? And you hold a lot of history or a lot of knowledge, all right? And that's being divinely guided and protected now that you've dealt with these energies. Yeah, so I'm taking that bang as you know, there's the negative energy and spirit. So you're being protected by a grander energy that just, it's like this angel here is like, oh, how cute. That won't touch Scorpio. I'm here to guard Scorpio now. Okay. Okay, so let's go with makeup artist, plan time, car mechanic, cabin crew. Yes, Scorpio. All right, so I don't read any reversals for you. Okay, so you're showing up with the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so, okay. Yes. 9 and 10, we start again on newer, high levels. So, you know, 9 deals with karma, 10 is the beginning of a new revelation. Okay, so this means that you've been able to let go of that past pain now. Any headaches or any type of, especially your throat chakra, right? If you felt like you couldn't speak up in the past, right? You know, people are saying maybe you don't know what you're talking about, for example, okay? You've let go of that belief because you have something to say, okay? So let go of those worries and headaches because, see, this person was in your ear the whole time, okay? They're no longer there anymore because, look, the crows are flying away, okay? And your heart is open. Your heart is open to new beginnings and finding ways to stabilize your income, okay? But also, you know, celebrating travel and the way that you've mastered yourself, okay? It's part of your destiny, good outcomes. What you give out, you get back tenfold, okay? So if you've been doing good for others, you get that times 10 back, okay? So you're showing up the Queen of Cups here. You're in charge of your emotions. You're feeling quite clear now what this person's intentions was, and you're setting it free, okay? You've got a heightened knowing, you just feel it, you just see it, and you're like, okay, I acknowledge what's happened. This person's left me, gone now. I feel free, I feel happy. I don't feel so dense anymore. That's the energy it's giving me. Okay, so this is talking about you balancing your feminine and masculine energy, okay? So, you know, feeling really balanced, trusting the emotions that you feel, okay? And moving within the knowledge that you've attained through your experience in life. Yeah, so this energy, you know, with the wolf, the dog here, right? It's like wolves are generally a pack animal, but this dog has chosen to be with a human, okay? So this energy is saying that you are protected emotionally and spiritually and physically. Oh, my neck. Okay, so that's for someone who cracks their neck. Or something about aligning the back, okay? But see here, you know, this white hair depicts wisdom, wise, and this person's also sitting in a library, okay? So assuming this person's read all the books, you know, they use that knowledge and they're quite happy with the information they've acquired, okay? Knowledge brings you your income. What you know brings you money, brings you abundance, brings you your outcomes, okay? This person also was very jealous of the way you looked, okay? And they were also very jealous of the way that you plan your time, all right? So, okay. This energy, this flying high energy, it's like you're feeling very invigorated with what you know, okay? So it's like your knowledge brings you up to new levels, all right? We've got the King of Swords here, someone else's energy. Someone's always watching. Someone's always watching you, Scorpio. They're trying to, okay? See, this angel is blocking their view while you sleep, okay? So this for me feels like while you sleep, it's like your higher self can be free, can be expressed in any way you wish, okay? This angel is protecting you, and especially anything you went through in the past, okay? The King of Swords here is someone who may be an air sign, or they don't speak about what they watch over you for, okay? But I did notice that I put the money stone down, so this person looks out for the money that you make, okay? All right, this person is being warned, all right? They must heed the warnings from the owl, all right? One of three. So this person speaks about that they think they have knowledge, but they've taken it from somewhere else, okay? Because we've got the owl here with knowledge. We've got the bat here. Bats for me personally mean the signifier of the bat flying over your home is an energy letting you know that someone's watching over you, okay? So we've got your angel here, all right? And then we've also got someone who watches over you and the way that you earn your money. Okay, and we've got the crow there. So they've got, you know, they have knowledge of black magics. They're being warned not to use it for any negative or ill intention. And by the way, black magic is only and should be only used for personal protection. If it's used to control or manipulate another, that is for ill intention, okay? No, all right? Self-protection is the only use of black magic, in my opinion, okay? Yes, this person is being warned, okay, because, you know, the angels and spirit team will make shifts and changes around them so they can no longer even come near you, basically. So I feel like this person sends other people. Maybe, you know, they walk away, but they send other people to keep an eye on you or keep tabs on you for some reason. All right, I really don't, Scorpio readings are really heavy all the time. Like, Scorpio, you really do deal with dark people, like envious energies, but in this particular reading, it's because you're an old soul and you hold knowledge of some type that is divinely protected and guided, right? Once again, you've been brought here for a very specific reason, okay? And it's to help and teach others, okay? And those who are in their ego and think that they know it all, okay? You know, for example, for me, it's like I learn as I go. We learn every single day, right? And we can even learn from people who are younger than us because they teach us something about ourselves in that interaction, okay? So the soul learns from everybody, regardless of age. And I feel like you know this, Scorpio, and I'm speaking to high vibrational Scorpios here. Let's move into Lecturer Tutor University. Lovely. Okay, so 3 of your energies coming out for teaching, helping with the knowledge that you've acquired. So we've got the Page of Swords all the way over here. So this means it's like you've stepped outside of your normal avenues of life, and it's like the knowledge that you've got, the knowledge that you've learned, the ideas that you keep and you bring into form. It's like you're taking your knowledge and you're placing it outside of you. Like you're really going not out of your way, but beyond your usual circles of life to help others, okay? Because there's something about being invigorated by knowledge is, you know, it's like falling in love with philosophy, falling in love with the meaning and the deeper underlying messages of words, okay? And also too, while you study or what you've studied has been guided from your spiritual team, okay? So 2 of Cups here, there's an equal love, right? You love learning and you love giving knowledge, right? That's That's fair and equal. And there's two here, Scorpio. There's like, you embrace all races, religions, okay, beliefs and backgrounds, because we've got multicultural connections here, right? You see both sides, all sides, and believe that there's ways for them to intertwine beautifully for potentials of love there. So we've got the Hanged Man sitting over train and tram for lecture and tutor. So maybe you're procrastinating or trying to decide or waiting for the right time to make your move or transform or transition. Okay, maybe the way that you deliver or connect with people, or the type of people you're connecting with. Or maybe you're changing the way that you deliver your messages or express yourself. Also too, maybe, people are telling other people about what it is that you do, okay? And you're building a higher name for yourself. This external energy, okay, so you've got, maybe you're dealing with people who are submerged in their emotions and they're not quite sure how to come to surface with that, okay? Because the moon here, we've got moon with number 18, so it's like people who are creative leaders on their own, and they look for success and abundance through their own achievements, but they're being submerged by their emotional experiences, okay? So you could be dealing with people who are psychic in nature or who are quite empathic, okay? So they feel the emotions of their environment as well, but because it's so dense and heavy, sometimes they can succumb to those energies, okay? But it's important for them to understand that, having and building empathy or being an empath means that you have to check in with yourself every day before you begin your day, so you clarify what energy is yours and what energy is not. And when it's not your energy, you're feeling that energy, right, those emotions, and it's up to you to translate and work out where and why that's coming from, okay, to help these people through that energy. Okay, because it's all about the moon too. So this person or people that you're dealing with, they're being submerged by secrets. Okay, so maybe you're teaching them to think a little bit clearer, to connect the dots, read between the lines. Wow, between the lines, to hear their own truth, to see their own way forward. Okay. All right, so let's do train, tram, theatre, cinema, parliament. Okay, so pretty much every time we shuffled, we had someone else connected to those energies, okay? So maybe you're working with others a fair bit. Ooh, a lot of tension in the back here, Scorpio, during this reading, okay? So I'm getting like, it's like people feeling resentment behind you, okay? But also too, Scorpio, make sure that you go get a massage if that's what you need. Lay flat on the ground if your back requires that extra alignment. Take the extra measures to look after yourself, because teaching and training and learning, each thing, it's like it's very exciting, but also too, I'm getting someone who's thriving off the knowledge. But make sure you're resting well, okay? Make time for rest. Okay, so we've got celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate. Song by Amur Diodato and Cool and the Gang. Celebration. This is a celebration. You. Celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. Celebrate good times. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're all going to celebrate and party with you. Okay, so that energy is sort of falling out over Parliament. So, Parliament and parties as well. Okay, so groups of people that come together with, the same mindset, the same thinking. And I'm not necessarily getting an actual party where people, drink and stuff. I'm actually getting the celebrations of life here. Celebrating the things that you're really passionate about, okay? Celebrating the ideas you've put into action, and now you can take some time to kick back a little bit and relish in that success, right? Because we've got here Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So after your study and research, finding ways to balance and walk the line, basically, you know, that fine line. You've walked yourself into self-mastery, okay? And with that knowledge, it becomes infinite, right? Number 8 turned on its side. Okay, so with that infinite possibilities, you bring transformation and change to your pentacles, right? So, you know, you're very well versed, Scorpio, in, you know, natural things. We've got herbs and flowers here, okay? We've got a herb grinder, or, you know, to grind down things for the kitchen. We've got an aloe vera plant there. We have candles, so, you know, looking into the light, seeing things for what they are, okay? A couple of candles, feathers here. So there's some type of study of angelic forces or nature. Angelic being, you know, energies on the other side, okay? So being a Scorpio, that kind of comes naturally to you. And then we've got more books here, okay? So for some Scorpios, you might be writing a book, working on a book, thinking about writing your book, writing your story, maybe writing a procedure manual to help people through these processes, these steps, you know, to get to self-mastery, you know, teaching them about themselves. Because sometimes, you know, when you see someone clearly, you see who they are, you acknowledge who they are, and letting them know what you see also enlightens them to who they are as well, right? Which is quite beautiful. So, you know, that's something worth celebrating. You're also reflecting back on, you know, everything that you've learned, everything that you've endured through all the times that you've had to balance, right? And you know, there's just fire and life within you. Okay, so let's see. Oh, nearly every sign's got this card. I love that. So you and another's going to be celebrating. These cards were face down. Okay, so these are other energies. All right, so they were sitting over here, so very central. So it could be another Scorpio, and Sagittarius or a Capricorn, or you could have those placements heavy in your chart. Okay, but this is being celebrated, and others celebrating you for the peace that you bring to them. Okay, so maybe your energy is very grounding, very, you know, when you spend time with people, Scorpio, this is you, yeah, you bring peace and structure to other people, and they feel clarity around you. Okay, and notice how, like, their solar plexus here has come alight. Once again, you bring them a sense of personal power, right? You bring them a sense of motivation. You help them with their confidence, okay? These especially for people who, you know, we're getting rid of any illusions with the 7 here, right? Because there's been some type of misconception between connections of spirituality and introspection, okay? Maybe they've been listening to the wrong people, you know, or maybe they've just been surrounded by people who bring them down rather than lift them up and levitate them, because this person's levitating now above the swords, above the wands, above, you know, all this other stuff. It's because when you come into their energy, they feel invigorated, right? There's something about you, and they thank you. That, you know, they're levitating and they're saying, thank you, Scorpio, thank you. I feel like I deserve to be celebrated. I feel like I deserve love. I feel like I deserve happiness, and that's because of you, Scorpio. That's the energy I'm getting from that, right? But this is also too, you know, for some Scorpios who are writing their book, or potentially writing a screenplay, writing a movie, you know, shout out to you, because that's a huge effort. And, you know, whatever's in there on your mind, whether you're writing about personal experiences or something, you know, something you're seeing deep inside, it's a lot of effort and time to get that information out into a structured form so others can actually enjoy it as well. Okay, you know, even right down to just writing a procedure manual. You know, you're seeing the step-by-step way forward, and you're helping others guide through that process. When they get to the end, they feel self-accomplished because you've given them the blueprint to be self-determined, to be self-successful, okay, and to achieve their own abundance through their own actions. All right, Scorpio. So that's really beautiful energy there. And, you know, you've worked against all this negativity and you've stayed in your right, okay? So I am going to pull, I'm calling these my little doobie whackers since last month. So I don't know why, they're just cute and I love them. Okay, so they said shuffle this one more time. Okay, so I am going to stand up and basically these are confirmations or additional messages from your spirit team, and wherever they land is where the energy is speaking to. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so I don't want to make this reading too long, but all this information just comes running out when I start channeling. So yeah, okay. All right, spirit team, deliver your messages where they may. Whoa. Okay, explosive. Yep. Yeah, nice. Yes. Okay. They said flip over. Okay, so we did have one hit the ground there. So when cards hit the ground, that's underlying energy, okay? Things you didn't know or you're not supposed to know, but your spirit team are wanting you to be aware of that. Okay, control issues make space, wanted to come out. Okay. Whoa, holy moly. Okay, they're all like wanting to. All right, so that's giving me like your professional career is looking very promising. So wear more color to be remembered. Okay, so that wanted to come out just before. Now, okay, what we had hitting the ground is we've got return to sender. Okay, so that was right in the middle here. All right, so your angels or your protector is returning these spells, magic, and witchcraft directly back to the sender. Okay, so I read through karma, but I don't like to return to sender. I like to send it up to the light, to the divine. The divine chooses how that energy should be transmuted. It's not up to me. Even though these people wished you ill intentions, I still think it's up to God, the divine, to deal their fate, okay? Because that's where the original contact came from. Before incarnation, all right? So they're letting you know, whatever they did to you, Scorpio, they're going to get tenfold, okay? So whatever spiritual warfare, magic, or witchcraft they've been using against you, it's being sent back to them, okay, unfortunately. And I don't want to point. All right, so let's begin over here. All the way on the outside, we've got the whole family, the entire tribe. Okay, so over your knowledge and self-mastery, we have deep reading, inner knowing. They said flip this one over. Spot on. All right, so what you know, okay? So sitting over this energy here, helping people levitate and feel confident through your personal practices, okay? So we've got physically, we have cousin, and then we have birth, born, and birthday. Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe you've got a cousin who's giving birth to a child, or maybe it's your cousin's birthday soon. Okay, happy birthday to birthdays and happy birth to newborns. How beautiful. Okay, we'll go up here. Cinema and theatre over the Four of Wands in celebration. An official will come to honour the outcome. Okay, so I wasn't allowed to forget, but I have forgiven. So this lesson has been learned. Okay, so that's energies there. Okay, so what we have here is we got, okay, so I'm going to read this way now. We've got relax, just chill. All the answers will come to you. All right. We've got not friends. They're blocked. All right. And then we've got a mother's love, nurturing, kind, and giving. We have here sitting over this angel card, right? You are the new owner. You have an agreement to accept. Okay, so make sure you read the fine print and you understand and agree with those terms before signing, okay? All right, so there's something about this person or this situation. This connection was destined or is destined. Can you see it? So there was maybe something written in their contract to come against you. Maybe this was a test of your fate, okay? What we have here is safety inspection over antiques, all right? So cleansing and clearing. So, you know, your old soul and your purpose is being cleansed and cleared away from any negativity, because these cards came out with that energy. And then we've got two-faced. Nice to your face, stabs you in the dark, and wants what you have, okay? Once again, this person sitting with the money stone watches how you make money, okay? Scorpio, you know how hard it is to earn and make a living, okay? It's up to you whether you want to help people, but I do strongly recommend, right, with people who are two-faced, right, they don't have the best intentions in mind. So trust your inner instincts, okay? You don't want to go through this 9 and 10 of swords again, all right? They want what you have, but you've earned it for yourself, all right? So make your investments wisely, okay? The only thing they speak about is you. So you've got, yeah, you've got a few obsessive energies around you. Okay, and closing out the reading here, we have spiritual goosebumps, spiritual truth. What's on your mind at the time, and just say it, okay? All right, so I bought a new deck because I'm absolutely obsessed with tarot. I love, okay? So I bought this deck over a week ago and I've been playing with them and they're pretty positive. So thank you. Archangel Power Tarot Cards by Radley Valentine. I haven't had a chance to do a deck review yet because I'm not set up for it at the moment. So I have purchased a few decks since I've done my last deck reviews, but they will have to wait. Okay, so Archangels, please, for your guidance, for where they may. All right, that's not coming out, but I will read the message. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. I love that. Okay. They just wanted you to know that, but not landing anywhere specifically. Okay. Woo woo. Where's that from? I feel like something from my childhood I heard. Is that maybe from Disney? Oh my gosh, I can't recall. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Gabriel, a challenge you can solve. Withdraw from the dramas of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay, so that's coming out over there. And then we have this one, the 3 of Gabriel, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next steps, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Okay, so there's nothing here that's going to shock you, Scorpio. You know, I think you're pretty well versed in your surroundings, okay? So you've been aware of things for a little while and you're just waiting for them to come to surface, okay? So we have here, you have what it takes to solve this puzzle, and you may not have all the pieces just yet, but by working with others and finding a compromise is the way to come to a peaceful resolution. Some of the interpersonal conflicts and challenges that you're experiencing may well be reflections of struggles you're having with yourself. Stand back and take a look at the big picture. Listen carefully to others' viewpoints. When you draw this card, it's recommendation to withdraw from the drama of others if you can do so gracefully. Healthy competition can make you stronger and be very fulfilling. Keep your intentions positive and your ethics of the highest caliber. Additional meanings of this card is multiple situations vying for your attention, dramatic people, petty quarrels, or sporting events. Okay, so that did come out, you know, petty people competing for your attention, or the ways that you earn your money. Okay, so I feel like that maybe it was their purpose to, you know, to test you. Okay, but Scorpio, I feel like you're making all the right decisions here. So we've got the 3 of Gabriel. You've made some good choices and now your ship is coming in. As you wait for it to dock, it's an excellent time to consider your next steps. Long-term planning is a good idea. What is your next adventure? What actions are required in order to make the endeavor a reality? You may need to travel for business purposes. Review your options while you keep your enthusiasm high. The work you've done so far will yield fantastic results, so there's no need to worry, Scorpio. It takes a little while for you to get a return on your financial or energetic investments, but just have patience. Additional meanings of this card is self-confidence, teamwork, optimism, and the expected outcome you were awaiting for. Scorpio, thank you so much for your beautiful energy. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for my original subscribers. I love you all very much. To any newbies, welcome to the channel. Thank you if you've made it all the way to the end. And please, if my message has resonated, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any friends or family members that you think would like these type of readings, please feel free to send them my channel link and they can find their own readings in there. That's if you want to, of course. That helps me grow my channel and continue to provide these readings to you. So sending love and protection and good blessings to all Scorpios. Okay, you've been working hard and you've been seeing the truth with others, so good on you. I'm getting goosebumps again, so I will like to thank my spiritual team, past loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, angels, and the divine creator source. Thank you so much for your energies. Thank you so much for the physical collective here, Scorpio. Thank you for everyone for being here. And until the next reading, Scorpio, love and light. And until next time, bye for now.